Welcome to Art Lectio, a space where the enjoyment of art is restored to its original purpose, contemplation that leads to transformation. In each devotion, we will read what we see, reflect on its significance, respond with gratitude, and rest in the inspiration it offers for our daily lives. I invite you to join me in this daily reflection. Fabriano's Adoration of the Magi is a symphony of gold, colour, and it's full of intricate detail. At the centre, the three Magi kneel before the Christ child, who sits on his mother's lap, offering him gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. Their richly adorned garments shimmer with opulence, and their vibrant colours seem to hum with life. Surrounding them is a bustling procession of attendants, animals, and onlookers, a tapestry of humanity drawn from diverse lands. Leopards, monkeys, and exotic birds intermingle with horses and camels, signifying the far-reaching journey of the Magi. The Holy Family is positioned in a modest stable, a stark contrast to the grandeur of the entourage, reminding us of the humility of Christ's incarnation. Above the scene, a golden sky glows with heavenly light, and angels hover, witnessing this act of worship. Every detail, from the fabric patterns to the delicate flora scattered throughout the landscape, all these details pull the viewer into a moment of reverence, a moment of beauty and awe. The Magi's journey is one of seeking. They have followed the star with unwavering determination, bringing the most precious treasures to the Christ child. In this act, we see the heart of worship, surrendering what we value the most and placing it before the foot of the King. Their opulent gifts reflect their earthly wealth, but it is their humility that stands out. These men of power and influence, they kneel before a Christ born in a stable, acknowledging his divine kingship. Their actions remind us that no treasure or title is too great to lay at Christ's feet. In contrast, the simplicity of the Holy Family reveals this paradox of the gospel, that the King of Kings entered our world not in splendour, but in humility. This contrast speaks of a kingdom where the first shall be last and the last shall be first, inviting us to reevaluate what we value. The diverse procession symbolises the universality of Christ's kingdom. The Magi, representatives of distant nations, remind us that Christ came for all people. Their journey mirrors our own spiritual pilgrimage, seeking, finding, and worshipping the one who changes everything. Lord, you are the King of Kings, worthy of our greatest treasures and highest praise. Thank you for the humility of your incarnation, coming not in majesty, but in meekness to dwell among us. Teach us to seek you with the same devotion of the Magi, bringing not just our material gifts, but the offering of our hearts. May we kneel before you in humility, acknowledging your lordship over our lives. Help us to see the beauty of your diverse kingdom and to rejoice in the gift of salvation made available to all. Amen. I invite you to pause for a moment. Take a moment just to picture the scene in your mind. Imagine the golden glow of the sky, the sound of the procession, and the stillness of the Magi kneeling before the Christ child. Feel the humility in the gesture and the majesty of this crying baby who sits in Mary's arms. Rest in the truth that this King welcomes your worship, no matter how small or how great your offering is. Today, I invite you to reflect on what you value the most. What treasures, talents, or time can you offer to Christ in worship? Choose one small, tangible way to surrender something precious to Him, whether in service, prayer, or maybe just an act of generosity to a neighbor. Thank you for joining me for today's reflection. Subscribe to join me tomorrow and consider watching the clip on your screen for more inspiration. Let's continue this journey together.